Good morning to all. I hope you all are doing well at your home and keeping yourself healthy. I, Ms. Gunjan Daswani from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota, welcome you all to the e-learning classes of English grammar. And today we are going to do chapter number 13, articles of your book or grammar book. Now let's see what are articles. A, an and the are called articles. They are used before nouns and noun phrases. We have two types of articles, definite articles and indefinite articles. So, a, an and the, as you all know, are what? Are articles. But now these articles are classified into two categories, that is definite article and indefinite article. So let's study what are indefinite and definite articles. So first we will be studying about indefinite articles. A and an are indefinite articles because they refer in general to any person, animal or thing. So children, a and an are used as an indefinite article. They are called indefinite articles because we are talking about in general to any person, animal or thing, or I can refer it as a noun, a common noun, right? It's used with singular common noun. So, a is used before singular countable nouns that begin with consonant sounds. So, A is used with the consonant sound with the singular countable nouns. As you can see, what are singular countable nouns? The nouns that we can count are countable nouns. But when we are talking about only one countable noun, that is a singular countable noun, we will be using A with it. So just look at the example over here. A dog, a pencil, a unit, a car, etc. So these are some examples of A that is used before singular countable nouns that begin with consonant sounds. As you all know what are consonant. So except vowels, all the alphabets are consonants. So A is coming before the consonant sounds. An is used before singular countable nouns that begin with vowel sounds. So remember one thing, an is always used before singular countable nouns that begin with what? With vowel sound. What are vowels? A, E, I, O, U are vowels. So the vowel sounds will be having an as an article before them. So an actor, an excellent dancer, and R. Though it's starting with H, but the sound is coming of R. H is silent over here, so that is why an is coming. An invitation. So these are some example of an that is used before singular countable nouns that begin with vowel sounds. Now let's look at the exercise. So first exercise, fill in the blanks with a or an. So now we have seen that a is used with singular countable nouns that begin with a consonant sound, and an is used before singular countable nouns that begin with vowel sound. So let's see first sentence. Parul saw dash little octopus in dash aquarium. So the sound is coming of little, which is what? An consonant sound. So what will come over here? A. Parul saw a little octopus in an aquarium, because the sound is coming of aquarium, which is a vowel sound. So that is why an will come over here. Second, dash octopus is dash sea animal. It has dash soft body and 8 tentacles. So octopus. So before octopus what will come? An, because it is having vowel sound, and is a sea animal because of consonant sound. It has a soft body and 8 tentacles. So now rest you have to do in the same way only. Now let's study about definite articles. So the is called the definite article because it refers to a particular person, animal or thing. When we particularly refer to a person, when we are specifically talking about any person, animal or thing, we will be talking about, we will be using the over here because the is what? Definite article, and we are particularly showing about a noun over here, that is why we will be using the. So you can see the umbrella in the back because I am specifically talking about what? Umbrella over here, so that is why I am using the over here. So now let us see its uses, where the is used. So the is used before a noun that refer to something specific or noun that has already been mentioned. So you can see in this example, I just saw the most popular movie of the year. Here I am specifically talking about the most popular movie, right? That is why what I used over here? The. Because I am particularly talking about that movie only, that is why I used the over here. And example for that has already been, noun that has already been mentioned. So I can say this is a house, and a house, the house is very big. So I use the when, because I have already introduced you with the noun that is a house. That is why when we are repeating that house, the will come that time because it's already been mentioned. Before a singular countable noun, when it represents the whole class it belongs to. So as we have seen that a and an is used before singular countable nouns, but when we are referring to a whole class, that time we will be using the. You can see the banyan is a kind of fig tree. So I am referring to all the banyan trees, that is why I used the. The cow is a useful animal. So I use the over here because I am referring to all the cows, that is why. Okay, I used the. Before superlatives and nouns that refer to something unique. So before superlatives also we use the. Because as I told you in the adjectives chapter that when we were studying degrees of comparison, that time also I told you because that superlative degree will always come before after the. Okay, so now you can see she is the tallest girl in her class. So the is coming over here before superlative degree. Okay, now this is justified. Now the sun rises in the east. The sun is referring to something unique, that is why the will come before sun. The stars, the moon, these are something which are referring to something unique, that is why we use the before them. Before some proper nouns like the names of rivers, seas, oceans, mountain ranges, holy books, trains, ships, airplanes, famous buildings and newspaper. So with these also, with these proper nouns we will be using the before these proper nouns. So some examples are the Ramayana, the Nile, which is the name of a river. The Ramayana is the name of a holy book, like the Gita, that is also a holy book, right? The Times of India, which is the name of a newspaper. So these are some example of justifying this statement. Before uncountable nouns that have been made particular. So now we will be using the before uncountable nouns that we can't count, right? The uncountable nouns are those that we can't count, that is milk, sugar, these are what? Uncountable nouns, and before them we will be using the when they are made particular, when we are talking about them only in that sentence. We are particularly talking about them in the sentence. He ate the cake that was kept on the table. So the cake is coming over here, that is why the is there before names of people of various countries. So as we belong to country India, so we are Indians. So we will be using the Indians, not an Indians or a Indian. We will be using the Indians because the names of the people of various countries, we will be using the. The French, like the people of France, the French are known for their style and manner. So justified. Now where this the is omitted, where this the is not used in a sentence. So let's see. Before proper nouns except in the cases mentioned in the previous slide. As I told you, only that cases like the holy books, when we are talking about the newspaper, when we are talking about the sea or river, that time we will be using the, but in that cases only we will be using the. Other than that cases we will not be using the before proper nouns. So it was John who ate the cake. So I am not talking that it was the John who ate the cake. So the is not over, though John is a proper noun, but the is not coming over here. Okay. Before abstract nouns and uncountable nouns unless they have been made particular. So the will be omitted where before abstract nouns. All of you know what is an abstract noun. When we are talking about, when we are expressing a thought, when we are expressing a strong emotion, that is what abstract noun. And uncountable nouns unless they have been made particular. Only that uncountable nouns will be having the before them that are made particular, unless and until we are not using the before them. So you can see over here, wisdom comes with age. So the wisdom is not coming. Wisdom is what? An abstract noun. But the is coming before it? No. Because we are talking about abstract noun over here, that is why no the will be used. She does not add sugar to his coffee. I am not particularly talking about sugar over here, right? And so sugar is not having the before it. Before plural nouns when they are used in general sense. Example, both his dogs are adorable. So before plural nouns also we will be not using the when they are when we are talking about them in a general sense. That time also we will not be using the with them. With both his dogs, the dogs are not coming, right? So both his dogs are adorable. Before the names of some materials like gold, silver, paper, etc. An example is given, my jewelry is made of gold. So here I am talking about a name of a material. That is why I am not using my jewelry is made of the gold, right? So before the names of some materials like gold, silver, copper, platinum, we will not be using the. Okay. Before the names of games and languages. So whenever we are talking about the names of games and languages, right? Languages, the language we speak like Hindi, it will not be the Hindi or the English. Okay, it's simple Hindi and English. So you can see over here, I can speak French. Okay, so French is a language. That is why the is not coming before it. Cricket is my favorite sport. Cricket is a name of a game. That is why the is not coming before it. So I hope you have understood this. Let's solve the exercise now. Underline the correct option to complete the sentences. You have to choose among these two options the correct option over here, and you have to underline it. The Spanish or Spanish player could not talk in English or the English. You can see the Spanish or Spanish, that is the name of the people of country, that is why we will be using the with it. So the Spanish player could not talk in, we are talking about a language over here, and as we studied before the names of languages we don't use the. So we could not talk in English, not the English. The platinum or platinum is an expensive metal. As I told you, when we are talking about name of some materials, we will not be using the with it. So what will come? Platinum, not the platinum. So I hope this is understood by you all, and you have to solve it in the same way only. See exercise, fill in the blanks with a, and, or the. You have to fill it with the correct article, either a, and, or the. Bharti is dash intelligent girl. Intelligent, voice is coming off, vowel sound is there, that is why and will be used. Bharti is an intelligent girl. Piyush borrowed dash book from his friend. Dash book was written by Mark Twain. So, Piyush borrowed a book from his friend and the book was written by Mark Twain, because it's already been mentioned, that is why we use the over it, and it is having a consonant sound. So, first in the first blank we used a. So, Piyush borrowed a book from his friend and the book was written by Mark Twain, and rest you have to do in the same way only. The last exercise, that is, insert articles wherever necessary and rewrite the sentences. We have to insert the articles wherever it is necessary and you have to rewrite it again in this blank. So, first one, dog is faithful animal. So, we are talking to a whole class over here. So, what we will be using? The before it. The dog is a faithful animal. A will come and faithful is having the sound of consonant, it's having a consonant sound, so we will be using a before it. So, the dog is a faithful animal, and rest you have to do in a same way only. So, I hope you have understood this chapter. Stay fit, stay at your home. Thank you.